Van Halen here, telling you, keep playing, man. Gotta keep playing. It's the only thing there is. Music, man. Keep playing. All right? I'm gonna come looking for you if you don't.
TransTrem Thursday, TransTremming. We are ready to go. We are here and we are blurry, evidently. Everything looks good here on my side, but the stream over there looks awful. Let's get somebody else in here and see how it is. Let's get Trev in here. We'll add him in.
Oh, my bars came up a little.
Let's see how Trev looks. We'll get Jimmy in here and we'll see how Jimmy looks. Let's see, Trev is looking pretty good. Let's see, Jimmy's doing all right. Something going on with me, huh? I will be right back.
All right. How you doing, Jim?
Are we all good? Because mine's showing the shits too. So is yours.
Well, mine just dropped down to 2 bars again.
Yeah. I don't know.
Jim's got 2.
I just did a stress test on our net and it's kicking ass. So it ain't the internet here.
No, I think it's the StreamYard because it for all of us to be
buggered like this.
Oh well. Yeah, Sean's saying he's had crap internet today. Dark Rob says it sounded good. There's Bo, hey man.
No, mine's not great here on this.
Ryan's got full bars now. Whatever he did. Oh, now it dropped down to 2.
All right, let's see how that does.
Looking
The
better.
stream is looking a little better.
Now you drop down to 1.
And it's showing it's at 1080p.
Yeah. I think it's got to be something on StreamYard said.
Yeah. Or you mean
EV
EV
Mux.
Mux?
Yeah, sorry. The Mux.
I'm at 3. You're at 2. Trev. Jimmy's at 0. Randy's
Oh,
full.
Randy's popped up.
Ryan's at 2.
I closed the browser and came back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I closed everything else except this.
Audio and video is all effed. I'm just reading the, what you call it. All right, well, we'll just have to do what we do. How's the audio coming through? Let us know in the chat.
According to Rob, the audio was good.
Okay. Well, we'll just have to see how it goes through the evening. As long as the audio is good, that's all that matters, right? We're all about the tone here.
We shall
right?
persevere.
We shall get through it. I was wanting to do a nice long extended, intro as well, and everybody's like, "Yeah, video's crap." And I look over there, and sure enough, it was crap. So anyway, we'll do what we can do. Let's get over and let's give a thank you first. Let's give a shout out and a warm thank you to all of our channel members. We do have channel membership available on the channel. There is a join button over underneath the video you are watching, or the link that is in the description. It does help support the channel, helps support what we do, helps to pay the bills, and keeps the lights on. We certainly appreciate all of our channel members, old and new. And don't forget, we're having a giveaway show coming up in August, and one of the channel members will be qualified for that grand prize donated by Mr. Stephen Franklin, the Boss GT1000 that I did a quick little demo of on Tuesday. And tonight I had to switch back over to make sure we got all the TransTremming in the wet, dry, wet gloriness. This camera is off. Boy, everything is just not where it should be tonight.
Those days.
So, one of them days. So, we're good to go, though. Let's get over to the chat. Let's get it open, and let's see who is here and who pops out. First off, wouldn't you know it, it is E. coli saying, "Howdy, friends. Looking forward to TransTrem Thursday with the legends." Right on, man. What are we drinking? Some diet soda for me. Got a Coors Banquet there in the corner. And we got Trev guzzling something down there. I don't know what it was. Ultra old stock. Nice.
Old Keith's extra old stuff.
Yeah.
That sounds like some kind of aftershave cologne.
That's a meal in a can right there.
Right on. Let's see who else we got. Channel member Chuck C is here. Good to see you, Chuck. Right after that, we've got channel member Cushman NYC is here tonight. Always good to see you. Channel member Darboard is hanging out. Right on. We got Kurt 5150 is here.
Oh, you're my boy!
Good to see Kurt. Let's see. We've got the one, the only, the official Rob Blackmore is hanging out. Channel member. Good to see you, Rob. Thanks for being here. We also have channel member L. Barget is here. Good to see you. Channel member Stu Petty is hanging out. Right on. Kurt, 5150, I'm here for summer nights. That was going to happen at the intro, but, we had the issue there, so
Trev
we'll
and
have
I
to
are popping
have to wait.
back up, and you're at 2 or 3 now, Ryan. Randy's full, so yeah, it's going.
Yep, we'll just do what we do. See what happens. We've got channel member, crew member, panel member, Jimmy Biter, the one, the only, the nibbler. Always nice to have you, Jimmy. Let's see. Who else do we have? Let's see. Scrolling down. Did we get channel member Cushman NYC? I think we did. We're going to say it again if we didn't. Let's see. Channel member, crew member, panel member, executive producer, the one, the only, the exclusive Symmetry.
Super Symmetry.
That's right.
There he is.
Let's see. Who else do we've got? Big Bad Bill. Sweet William now. De Silva is here saying good evening to everyone. Good to see you. Let's see. Papa Blue is here and hanging out again. Always good to see Papa in the house. Right on. Mark Spurgeon is here saying howdy to the crew. Good to see you, Mark. Looky here. We got an early visitation from Mr. Rock Daddy. Good to see you, sir.
Cool. Turn it
Let's
up,
see.
brother.
Channel member me, Joe McGraw, is here. Good to see you, sir. We got channel member Searching for Tone is here. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. We have Mr. Walk On, channel member Dan Gorman is here. Right on. Thank you, Mr. Randy the Ripper, for that.
However choppy that shit was.
Yeah, it is what it is. We got channel member Sean Plays Guitar is here. Always good to see you hanging out with us, sir. Let's see, KXM Rock, I think we said hey to. We're going to say it anyway again. We got Kevin Brava, formerly known as Peter Stroker, is here. Always nice to have you in the house. Let's see. Mark Spurgeon, we just said hello to. Symmetry Internet is being a bitch. It is for sure. Channel Ken Hit Metalworks is in the house. Always good to see Ken. Sammy Reynolds did not pay for premium internet. Yeah, I did.
Did a speed test. I've got 1 gig up, 1 gig down, and streaming
Now-
still being or EV Mux.
Every computer that I've gotten on today, my work computer, my laptop computer at work, I come home and I get on this computer and it's showing an update is available. So I'm wondering if everybody updating, it's screwed up the internet today. Who knows? Let's see. Did I say hey to Mark? I just did. What's up, Mark? Welcome in.
Don't sound like no update to me.
Let's see. Scrolling down through the chat to see if there is anyone else that I've missed. Yes, Dennis Ellis is here. Always good to see Dennis. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Let's see. Darboard, we said hey to. Scrolling on down. BC Rich 581 says it sounded great at least. Right on.
Cheers, Rob.
You all look like shit, but it
Right?
sounds good.
Yep, sounds good. There's Bo, channel member Guitar Man 45, saying hey to the crew. Always good to see you, Bo. Welcome in tonight.
Brother Bo.
Let's see. Rock Daddy just did a double shot of vodka. Y'all looking fine now. And nobody had to give him a super chat.
Cheers.
Let's see. Randy needs his glasses, says Stu Petty.
If y'all don't shut the fuck up about glasses, let
I
it
don't know.
go.
I don't know what that's all
Oh
about.
no.
You've
I got
exposed the
accused
wound,
of looking
Randy.
like I was falling asleep all the time because I was squinting, so you get just as much.
Dude, I'm sitting like 8 feet away from the fucking monitor. I mean,
Oh, my
I don't
word.
want to hear your excuses, Randy.
Let's
You
see.
fucking practice, Randy.
Hey, looky here, boys. We've got Fruitcake Tony is in the house.
Tony!
Good to see you, Tea Cakes.
We're not tromping on your grave tonight.
Yeah, welcome in,
Had
sir.
this one for a while.
Yeah, always good to see you. Right on time, too. Right on
Doing
time.
well.
Let's see. Keep scrolling here. There she is. We got channel member Hillary is in the chat. Howdy, living best life on her first vacation. Talking about the little one, I guess.
Good
Right
for you,
on.
Hillary.
Right on. Let's see. Who else is here? There he is. Our favorite firefighter from Chattanooga, number 5. Channel member Andy Carson. Says, hello, governor.
Oh, you look like a Chinaman.
What?
Welcome in. We got the butt cheeks here tonight. Brendan B. Squared. The butt cheeks is here with us. And
Hey, Cheeks.
butt cheeks of Fruitcake Tony fame. And hoping to see something coming out of Mr. DeBrildo and butt cheeks is maybe putting on a show a little
Got
later
another
on
month
in the year.
month and a half left, buddy, and then you got to
Right.
premiere something.
Got to get prepped, man. Get it going.
Yep.
All right, let's see who else is here in the chat. Joe McGraw, we got Arkansas is here saying hey to everybody. Good to see you, Arky.
Hey, Arky.
We've got the one, the only CLS Christopher Lifesova is here. We are live and welcome in, sir. Always good to see you hanging with us. Look at here, we got Cindy Rosie is here.
Hey, Cindy.
Good to see you, Cindy. Welcome in.
Never seen that part of a lady.
How's that guitar going for you? Have you been able to tune that thing yet? Was that Cindy? I think that was Cindy.
Yeah, Yeah. it
Channel
was.
member Charles 75N, Dr. Fabric is here. Make sure you check out the description as well. There's several links down there for some very informative and fun channels. So make sure you check out those links. Dr. Fabric has one there. Go check out some of his videos. Give him a sub and some thumbs up on the videos. Right on. Brendan is saying it's 2026. They'll be doing something. So
new
they're
show?
pushing it,
Yeah.
pushing it back. Let's see who else is here. Have I gotten everyone? Scrolling through, we are caught up with the chat, and I believe we have caught everyone. If I missed you, I apologize. Say something. We'll say hello back to you. And just had a roll of chat that came through here. Cindy says, yeah, I got it tuned, but I cut my finger camping, so I have to heal before I try and play. You know what? Sometimes you just got to power through that and just let the strings slice right back into that cut and get
always
those
feels
calluses.
good. It feels great.
Oh, yeah.
It feels
yes,
great.
it just feels fantastic. Yeah.
It's one of those pains that makes your eyes go. Blah, 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 blah.
Yep. I remember we had a show and
Crazy glue.
I was so careful, you know, because at that time I was working out in the field and I was so careful, you know, we put gloves on and this and that. And the day of the show, it was a Friday night that we were playing. It was Friday. And I cut my finger and it was right there on the little pad. And I'm like, oh, come on. So I ended up putting one of those little thin Band-Aid things on it. And, that Band-Aid came off and just blood everywhere that night. Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
It's rock and roll, man.
It is.
I worked in some pretty heavy construction, so I was more common than it should be. And I used to use crazy glue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
That was not fun, but it worked.
Yep. Let's see. She said, tried that. Didn't work too well.
Let it heal. It's a journey.
Yeah, for sure. All right. So as folks are filing in, say hello. We'll say hey back to you. Well, I was not picking cantaloupes. No, I was working with sheet metal and sheet metal screws and, you know, this and that kind of stuff.
All the sharp, pointy shit.
All the stuff. Yeah. All the stuff that'll get you. So, anyhow,
For summer nights, everybody's got full bars, right?
everybody got full bars. I guess I better do it, huh?
Yeah.
Plus,
get her-
Kurt said he was here for it. So
Good, you said something. Now I'm dropped down to 2.
You're looking full over on this end.
Well, thanks.
Maybe that's
I
the
noticed it,
lag.
John.
looking nice
I
and
always
full.
notice.
Is my ball showing?
That's what she said.
You're good. Everything's great.
We're just
You
waiting
notice
for.
I've pulled your routine now, right? With the no, my legs will never be as creamy as yours. But same thing, creamy thighs.
You just need some 9-inch shorts.
Some 9-inch nails.
Keep the monster in the house, or what?
Running shorts. I got the the little inner little ball basket.
The little sack basket there.
That's right.
Oh my
You
goodness.
got a little golf ball in your pants there.
All right, let's see if we can get this done. Now that Trev is back, he can switch things around. So let me get this here, that there, that over here, this turned down.
Summer
and,
nights, Edward. Let's go.
let's go. What's going on?
For the love of
Well, I saw all kinds of chat. It's audio choppy. It's cutting out. All this. We're just having a bad night with the EV Mux. It seems like all the levels and everything should be the same. So
Yeah. And your bars were good. Even with good bars, it was still going
right.
laggy.
Oh well, it is what
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We are recording this, so we get a good recording on EV Mux. What we may could do is just re-upload the show later, so
There we go.
clear.
There we go.
But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Let's see who else has been jumping in. We've got a couple things happening since I was jamming along there. Let's see. Channel member, I see. There he is. Rico is here. Welcome in, Rico. Channel member. Always good to see you in the chat. Welcome in. That's right. Suave.
That was low key, Jimmy. I like that.
Let's see. Who else did I see? Lars Guitars is here. Always good to see you in the chat. Welcome in, and thanks for being here. Anybody that's watching on replay as well, thank you for coming and watching this madness after we've been gone. Make sure, please, everybody hits a thumbs up for us and shares out the channel, man. We appreciate
Tommy's
all the
got
help.
the right idea right there, brother.
What's that?
You'll get there.
Okay, I'll get there. We also have Arkansas has renewed the membership. She does that just so she can get a cha-ching and a money. Thank you, Arky. We appreciate your continued channel support along with a gifted membership. Right on. Who got it? We got William Da Silva gifted a membership by Arkansas. Right on. Thank you, Arky. And look at here. Bent Tom is here in the chat. Came with the perfect time. Is that what she said? Or no? Let's see. Scrolling on down. Who else is here? Let's see. Dennis Ellis. I think we said hey to. We're going to say hey again. Let's see. Who else? Anybody else coming on in? Scrolling down, catching up. Andy, that's right. Technology is fantastic when it works. When it doesn't, it is maddening. Can't Drive 55 is here. Vince Neil's cover of that song is Summer Sausage. We'll have to have Kurt 5150 talk about that on the next Under the Bus show. Which those guys were on last night. Did you catch that?
It was a good show. Yeah, it was a really good show.
I had to
The three of those guys, you know,
just the chemistry.
Not
yeah.
saying anything about the fourth guy, but the chemistry between the three of them, they just riff. It's seamless.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's always a fun time.
Yeah. It's really,
Let's see. Bent Tom playing was awesome, so that's all that matters. Right on. Thank you, Tom. Thank you. Charles 75 in, man, throwing it out there for us. Little $20 super chats. Yeah, $20 super chat to say, play it for me, gents, please.
You'll have to tell me what it is.
We always know that that's some kind of Floyd, I would think.
Which Peter Stroker doesn't want to hear again, ever.
Oh, no, probably not. So, we haven't done that long extended one in quite some time. And since Chuck is throwing out some coin there.
It'd be a good idea.
Yeah, let's do it. This is that long 45-minute one. Let's go ahead and rock on into it.
45 minutes. That's awesome.
we go. That was for Charles, 75 in. We lost about 10 viewers, but we don't care because Charles gave us $20.
Exactly. It's been a minute for that one.
I was gonna say it's been a few, so I think it sounded good.
Yeah, everybody played nice. Didn't fuck up too much. So good.
Yeah, not too much. Tell you what, I got to scroll back a little ways because that was like 45 minutes long, and we had some folks jumping in here. Let's see. Let me scroll back.
Now we're back up to 42.
Really? Okay, good. They're
Oh,
done.
we're back.
We got a new face in here, at least I haven't seen in a while, is Maxerator. Welcome in. Hope you enjoy your stay. Looks like a no Arky, so, well, you know, we do give folks their own names here in the chat, so.
I just called him Max the other night, so.
Oh, okay. He was in here the other night. Must have been after I left. Was it for the guitar solo on Tuesday?
Yeah, and I think they were here Saturday night too.
Okay, right on.
Cool.
Well, welcome back.
Awesome.
Welcome back.
Good to
you
see
tell
ya.
me. You tell me is here. Right on. Good to see you. Good to see you. Joe Alba found his way in. Missed the days of owning pointy guitars. Yeah,
that.
not so much anymore. Let's see. Anybody else that's jumped in that I have missed? Let me scroll through just real quick. Nope, don't see anybody. If for some reason we have missed you since you've jumped in, say something. We'll grab you. We'll say hello. Let's see. Scrolling on down. Yeah, the chat's pretty much on fire. Kurt has everybody livened up and it's got some comedy going. Look at here. We've got channel member Cucumber CMBR is here saying hey to the legends. Good to see you, sir.
Brother?
The legend yourself. Let's see.
Ooh, look at that.
Arky was starting to feel a certain way during that.
She was moist. She told me.
Moist. We need to get a sound. We need to get a sound effect of water gushing.
Human.
Yeah. Let's see. Vince Meal floats. I don't know what that's about, but okay. The Vince Value Meal McCrew. Right on. Let's see. Sova says Randy's pissed. He missed a single note.
I couldn't hear anything I was playing, so.
Oh. Well, you need to get some better gear or something.
Track down.
Way Up Dude is here.
You need a power amp, son.
Get off my ass, dickhole. You need a 58 Gibson Les Paul Gold Top on here.
No, I don't.
No, I think we're good. Let's see. What else? Charles, 75 in, throwing a little more something for us. Right on. Gracias, mi hermanos. So he says, thank you, my brothers. Hechamadía. I don't know what that is. Maybe if you could interpret that for us. We have no clue. But thank you for the channel support.
It's an expensive fucking tune. $25 for that.
Right?
Jesus, I wouldn't pay that.
Thank you, Charles. Thank you. Oh, right here it says to translate what Charles 75 said. Play it again.
Oh shit!
He missed it. No.
Sorry, man.
Welcome in, Way Up Dude. Right on. I'm glad that you are here now. Some Dave Dude, channel member, has found his way in. Howdy, fellas on the panel and everyone watching. Welcome in, Dave Dude. Let's see. Did I miss anybody else? Nope. We're caught up. All right. What's next, gentlemen? Anybody got a tune that they want to jam out? Anybody?
Bueller.
No? All right. I'll tell you what. Let's see. There we go. That one turned out pretty good tonight. I like that one. Actually made it through the solo okay. Without breaking strings. Oh, right on. It has definitely been a TransTrem Thursday tonight. What is going on?
Before you leave, you got to do Sorrow, right?
Got to do Sorrow tonight, eh?
Make it a trifecta.
There we go. Hey, looky here. We've got Mr. Boner Jams coming on in and throwing it on out there. Boner Jams, welcome to the chat. $4.99 super chat to say Terry7325 something sent Kurt unsolicited pics of his grundle. To say we are not aroused is an understatement. Love you all. Thank you, Boner, for the support of the channel. And I'm glad that I don't know who Terry7497.
Terry 3Gs? That's who he's talking about.
Oh.
He sent him to R2 as well, so.
Okay. What else is going on in the chat? Anybody else? Let's see. Thank you, Cucumber. Appreciate it. Darboard says take a bow. There you go. Thank you. Let's see. Melted Copper is here. Good evening, gentlemen. Good to see you, Melted Copper. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. All right. I'm going to take a quick break, grab something to drink, and be back in a few minutes. It's all yours, boys. The show is yours.
How's your fingers doing there, Mr. Randine?
Not very good.
Want to do our A minor thing or no?
It doesn't matter. I can't play worth the shit tonight anyway, so.
Oh, yeah, and everything's bad. course, I fucked it up. Well done, boys. You kind of pulled her out of the hop there at the end there, Randy. That was great.
I feel like my
Yeah, I know when it's not happening, man. Yeah.
my fucking hand's not working. I smashed the shit out of it today at work, and it ain't really moving too good. So
You listen back to it, you'll be satisfied.
probably not.
Can't always be the Ripper. You're human after all. So I was thinking for Saturday, a theme. What if we play Jam to Everything in John's Roadcaster?
Oh, you got some.
Well,
pretty
Randy's
gay,
out.
You got some pretty gay shit in there.
That's what I mean. We got some good stuff. We got some stuff that you don't like. Some stuff that I don't like. It's just an idea. Exactly.
Don't matter. I'll just go. I'll take a pee break or something. Take a cigar break.
Pass out at 7:30 or something like that.
That's what.
Speaking of which, when are you coming over, Trev?
Be there about 3 o'clock tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay, perfect.
Picking Ken up at 11:30.
He's coming too?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
He wasn't invited. I'm just kidding.
Doesn't
Better
matter.
get the good sheets out.
Well, they're sleeping together, so whatever
Not getting the dirty ones.
Break out
fornicating
the,
and carnal shit goes on over there is fine.
break out the satin sheets.
Yep, jizz everywhere.
The
John,
giant couch.
John will even wear his lace underwear.
No, I'm not involved in any of that.
Thanks.
Yeah, man. I know exactly where you're at. You know, it happens to me a lot of times where it's like, it's just not working. And then you hear positive comments, and that helps, guys, in the chat. Kind of when we're feeling down, sometimes it's nice to not fake, though. I mean, if we fuck up, you got to say, you know, like, what's his name there? No
Come
Man's
on.
Island.
No man's land.
No Man's Land. Yeah.
Talking about like when Sova called me out earlier. It was pissed when he fucked that out up, man. Well,
Yep. It's always good. You guys want to jam or what?
why not?
Well, hold on a minute. Hold on.
Oh, Jimmy got a new tune.
Jimmy got something.
How's your B-Rig working out there?
You gotta calm down there, Chuck.
Oh, right. Because, yeah. Let's talk about that a little bit. Jimmy,
Huh?
what happened?
How's your B-Rig going there, bud?
I had to take the one out of my rack and substitute it.
Sorry, Charles.
The other one. Oh, were you expecting me to go on some kind of unhinged rant?
That's my area. Jimmy goes on. No, I don't know. Jimmy, you go on some unhinged rant too.
No. I had another synergy
In
doc
private. In
go to
private.
shit on me. It just made a couple clicking noises and then went dead.
So in practical terms, the dock does what? It's a controller for everything?
Well, it accepts some modules.
Right.
Has all the, has the cab sim and the direct out and all the important stuff for doing this type of stuff.
Right.
And yeah,
So one took a shit on you.
well,
Again.
And this was the new one.
Oy, oy, oy.
And I don't even have a year out of it yet.
Oy, oy, oy,
I got 6 months out of mine for it shit the bed.
Have you sent that back yet, Randy?
No, it's still sitting right here.
So I mean, my first one lasted 6 years,
Sure.
but I've got tube amps here that are 40 plus years old that haven't missed a lick. So I'm just like, you know, I don't know what to think yet. I mean, I don't really want to jump to conclusions. I mean, I like the way the shit sounds. Everybody else seems to be partially agreeable with it. So it's like, I don't really want to start over from zero again.
I'll tell you what I looked at today. They're on sale.
What's that, buddy? Oh no.
No, what?
You go the other way. Get whatever it is you have in your storage, and then get one of these and get one of those and be done.
Well, see,
with it.
one of those is what's on sale right now. They got the FM3s $100 off right now. So I thought about pulling the trigger on one since tomorrow is payday.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's
I had
partly
that-
on your journey. Yeah.
I had that brand new one sitting here for all that time. You're like, no, bro, I'm doing synergy. Darren got a good deal on that thing, man. So
You
got
told me new
$40
price.
off.
what? New price? I did not.
Yeah, $40 off your list.
Yeah, they're they're what, a $10.99, and he's like, oh, I'll sell it to you for tell it for $10.25.
Well, after
Plus
you pay all
shipping.
the taxes and shipping and all that, those suckers are like $1,400.
Yeah, Joe's playing through an FM3. I thought you had an FM9 actually, Joe. But yeah, they're fantastic. Yeah, that's what I'm using for all my effects. So anything wet you hear is from an FM3. But
I heard Arky earlier. She was with
this right here. If I could fuck this amp, I would.
Oh my
How's
God.
that?
Jesus.
I don't have room over here to stick a tube amp, so
You can put it up on its side, and then you can put the pedal board right on top
why?
of
So
it.
it can fucking fall over onto the futon over here?
Well, you know the
Want it
solution
bad
for
enough, you can make it
space.
happen.
You know,
This room is not that big, sir.
Yeah.
right?
That sucks, Randy. Yeah, that's tough, man.
See there? Dartboard. Totally pleased with his purchase.
Oh,
That
they're
sucker-
fantastic.
That sucker was brand new in that box. Darren, you tell him.
Well,
Never been
nobody
used.
expected the QC on the new Synergy stuff to be not.
Well, I
worthy.
think that's indicative of a larger problem, and we'll probably just leave it right there.
So.
Well, I'm hoping that the one that I had was a few years old and I didn't have any issues out of it.
No, this is
Charles.
from the
Charles has it
P8.
now.
No, this is from the Synergy stuff. It's provided by Bad, right?
Yeah, well, that's what he's talking about. His Syn 2 unit was a few years old.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about Darboard.
Mine was
Three.
built in October of 24. I bought it a month and a half later at the tail end of November.
So the one that I sent to Charles, I'm hoping that thing holds up and it does well for him. But
Right there. That's another fantastic amp.
Joe, I'm here celebrating that my PT-15 that got rained on at a gig last week has dried out and works fine. Right on.
Yep.
My 5152's
Fantastic
been
stuff.
rained on about 800 times, it seems like. Beer thrown at it, Jaeger, shit works great.
My 800 has had a beer on the top, knocked over, and gone right down through the air holes. Fine.
I don't have 50 Charvels, thank you very much. We got like 8.
Yeah, if you got rid of all those Charvels behind you, an amp head would fit right there.
Nope.
Yep. All right.
It's a journey.
Was Jimmy going to play a tune? He looks like he's frozen
I think
over
he
there.
was ready to unveil something.
Y'all fucking upset me now, so I'm not.
Oh,
You know what I love the
Oh.
most? The most stoic person on our show has become the biggest bitch, and we have made that happen. That's awesome. I love
and
that.
I think it's awesome. Yep, absolutely. See, Darboard knows what's up. Sucker was brand new, perfectly packaged, shipped super fast, and arrived like in brand new
They're
condition.
great. If you're gonna dip into the modeling world, I think That or quad cortex is kind of your only choices.
I can tell you which one not to buy.
Yes, I can too.
The Fender Turdmaster Pro.
Or the Helix or its variants. It's
That new Stadium looks interesting, but I wouldn't buy one.
I was kind of surprised how this GT1000 sounded the other night. A little tweaking and EQing and whatnot. I think you can get that thing sounding pretty good. So
sounds
somebody,
better than what Quentin's doing.
Somebody's going to get a good little rig right there when they win the drawing for one of our channel members.
So what's going to happen is Quentin's going to get gifted one from Arky or Matt.
Quentin he's immediately disqualified.
And then he's going to win it, and he's going to send it to him, and it's going to sound exactly like the RP36, whatever it is, .9.
No, Quentin is disqualified.
I spoke with Mr. James on the phone today for about 30 minutes earlier.
Yeah, how's he doing? I mean, seriously, did he speak about how he was doing, how he's feeling?
Did his goiter come out yet?
No, that's like the 17th, I think, 18th, something like that.
Right on. No more problems out of his little Hyundai, I'm assuming.
Well, he says you keep cursing it, so.
You know,
of course.
He keeps poking the bear, so what am I to do? You know? KXM Rock says that Dave Friedman likes hoe tones.
Good.
I like the tone a hoe makes too.
Dave Friedman also looks like he likes ho-hos.
And Slim Jims.
Cheeseburger.
Oh, goodness.
I like cheeseburgers just without the
Cheeseburgers
bun.
in paradise.
Slim Jims, right?
Yeah. No,
I'm trying to phrase it right. Slim Jims. We've never had those, or I've never found them in Canada.
You're
But I
not
knew
missing
there were some.
much.
Probably
So
because they're
yeah.
full of all kind of chemicals and they won't
Some
allow
sort
them
of
there.
meat snack, right? So I bought 3 of them the other day. They're fucking terrible. That's the worst. That doesn't even taste like meat.
No, you fucking bite into them and you just, like the 5W30 runs down your face.
Snap
was
to
that?
a Slim Jim.
You're lucky you catch a bone right between your 2 back molars.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
goddamn, that's the worst.
It's like those
Little
are
chunks of
horrible. I'm on
Well, you
this
know.
a little bit of a like the keto thing that I'm doing. I'm kind of taking a break because Trav's coming over and I got a week off. So it's like anything that I haven't tried before that's terrible for me, I'm trying it now.
If it comes to the meat stick things, I like the chomps. You can get them at I don't know what kind of wholesale clubs you have up there, Sam's
heard of
or
They don't
Costco.
believe in
We
bulk
got
buying up there.
Grims and Frybees and
McSweeney
Schneiders.
and
Everything that they buy up there is from Canadian Tire.
get some Mastercraft meat sticks.
Yes.
exactly. They taste better than those fucking Slim Jims. I tell you.
You
what, I
can
know.
fucking get them on. You can get them on Amazon. They're chomps. They're pretty good. They're like
test your theory right now.
XM Rock says he likes the dog treats.
Alpo,
Hey,
huh?
You know, kibbles. Gotta get them kibbles.
Back in the day when we had all the dogs, I had a pack of dog pepperoni sticks on the windowsill, no refrigeration required.
That's
My
the stuff
sister
that's
was over
called.
visiting it and just didn't even read the label. Just saw pepperoni sticks, grabbed one out, just started chomping down.
Those are pretty good. You said, Randy.
Chomps, yeah.
Those
The
are
jalapeno
the
ones are fucking good.
So
those
mild
are,
pepperoni.
Shut up.
kit.
Those are the pupperonis, right? That's called
right.
pepperoni.
Yeah, that's the dog treat ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I talk now? Yeah.
Sure, go right ahead, Quentin.
Box of 18 for $27.
Seems pretty steep.
Nobody said they were cheap. They're like 18, 19 bucks here.
That's the same thing.
So
But
that's
they're good.
your connect. Yeah.
Okay, then fuck. There we go. So now
Get-
we're gonna have some.
Get the jalapeno ones, man.
And Charles
Those
is
are better?
serious here. He's like, stop fucking around and get some pork belly.
They're not the jalapeno ones are more like they have more of the jalapeno flavor than the heat.
chops or chomps.
Chomp. Chomp.
Chumps.
CHAWMP.
WP.
Yeah, they must have something horrible in them because we can't get them here in Canada.
Probably.
We'll go with the
Yep.
regular ones.
All right. Is Jimmy still pissed off, or is he going to play something for us?
Go fuck yourself, dick.
I am smelling like
There we go.
I've just about had enough of you.
Right on, man. That was rocking. Sounded good.
Cool.
That was your backup Synergy.
Yep.
Right on. Yep. Still sounds good. Oh.
It's the exact same thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm not using my phone anymore to play backing tracks.
Oh, okay. It's all loaded into the Shodecaster.
Well, I've got the huge. I don't have enough pads, because I need a bunch of derogatory comments
Right.
for the pad. So I'm just using my other computers running tracks in, except for the 4 tracks that I'm using off of YouTube. I just recorded them onto the pads of the Rodecaster.
Gotcha. You know what's worked pretty good for me is this Elgato Stream Deck. I got the XL, and you can load on all kinds of sounds or whatever you want to do over there. That's also how I change my cameras. Hit a button, it changes around. So if you want to extend the capabilities of the Rodecaster, a Stream Deck will help do that.
Then you need $1,000 cameras and all that other stuff to go along with it.
No, you don't need all that.
No?
No. Mm-mm. What you got, Randy? You got something lined up? Looks like you're ready to play some Iron Maiden or something. No?
Not ready to struggle through Iron Maiden. I can't even pick up a guitar that stays in tune.
by the memory of a lost paradise. It's beautiful. thorns you can't be precise. Chained forever to a world that's departed. It's not enough, it's not enough.
There we go.
It's always so good.
That one does seem to
me
mix
back.
very well.
Mix.
Sean plays guitar, says the purple smells like Grimace and the raspberry sounds like Dimebag. Not sure what that's all about.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Got a new face here tonight. Revolution is my name. Welcome in. Good to see you.
Recognize that name.
Crossroads are close to myself and Randy. Where was the cross? That was somewhere in Mississippi Delta, right? Mississippi. MISSISSIPPI. Florida Claimers Ted is here. Good to see you, Ted. Welcome in. Let's see. Eddie Faye is here as well. Did we say hey to Eddie? Welcome in.
Hey, Eddie.
We haven't said hey. If you were high, you could smell the colors. Right on. Ted says, listen to Ryan summoning the guitar gods tonight. That's right. It's all smoke and mirrors, man. It's just the tones.
You know what, though, Ryan? It sounded really good. I was listening to it outside while I was having a smoke.
Right on. Thanks, John.
Yeah. No, it's coming through. We got all full bars now, so whatever
Right
is
on.
sorted, it seems, yeah.
Cool. Let's see. Charles, 75 in, kicking out a little bit more for the $5 super chat. He says, get out my damn wallet. LOL. Thank you, Charles. Appreciate it, man. You have completely supported the string habit tonight. What's that? $30 so far. Thank you, sir. Appreciate your
35.
support. Has it been 35?
You did 25 and 10? Was the last one?
The last one was 5.
No, 30.
So 30. Thank you for correcting my non-correct. Whatever.
John's on holiday, so ease up on me.
Let's see. Searching for Tone was out of here a little earlier. Right on. Hope to see you again next time. Let's see what else is happening down below in the chat here. Let's see. Sean. Talking about being high. Right on. Cool. Maybe on next Saturday stream we can switch from shots to bong rips. Hey, if it's legal where you are, you can come on and do whatever you want.
That just happened again.
do
My
it
Cheech and
for you,
Chong
man.
bong out the other day. Well, you should mention that.
Your Cheech and Bong? Is that what you said?
Saturday,
Cheech and Chong
Trev and Ken will be here, so it's going to be
Oh, Lord.
interesting.
Yeah. So it's going to be all out this Saturday. No holds barred.
Not for me. I'm going to...
John remembers the last
Enjoy
time.
ourselves responsibly, as we always do.
Right?
Yeah, well, I didn't last year, so that hurt a lot.
Right, that motherfucker was dead for like 6 days afterwards.
Nearly killed himself.
Well,
Jeez.
it's only going to be a 2-nighter, I think, this time, right? I think
That's
they'll come
fine.
back Sunday.
No, we can stay for 5 nights. It doesn't matter. I'm just not going to try and keep up with you guys. That's all.
Yep. It's difficult when you try to do the same thing that professionals do and you realize that you just can't do it.
Well, John keeps up very well. Don't let him fool you. Mr.
No, I
3
can, and
sips
then
is
it-
a beer. Beer me. Beer me.
Yeah, but you guys are doing this and that and this and that. And it's like, holy Christ, I got to keep up with these guys. But
Oh, boy.
nope.
I've been making ice for like 2 weeks, too, so I got like 3 bags of ice.
I think
That's
I got
right,
some
Joe.
in the-
This Saturday, pay for the whole seat, but you only need the
Well, like-
edge.
I was saying to Randy while you were on a break, Brian, maybe this Saturday we'll do John's whole Roadcaster. Everything that's in my Roadcaster. Good, bad, and different.
Okay.
As
can
an
do that.
idea.
It's definitely an idea.
Wasn't well received by Randy.
Well, of course not, because Randy doesn't like playing anything that's not rock.
Well, we do need to get some more tunes into the rotation. The problem is being able to practice it up and have it ready. But we'll get there.
This week, because I have this week coming up off, so I plan to get some more backing tracks and learn a couple of tunes anyways.
Right on. Sounds good to me.
Very cool.
Well, boys, I have some laundry that needs to come out of the dryer.
So
And
one
then-
more, Ryan. One more and one color.
One more what?
Round. Yeah?
Okay. All right.
Yeah. E.
Sure.
Everybody
Go right ahead.
See?
Sure. Hit it.
Don't steal my shit, buddy. Don't steal my shit. Go to Ryan.
Oh my goodness. Now that's the way you end the show, right?
Isn't it though? That's perfect,
driving
guys.
everybody away with all the notes.
Yeah, that's perfect.
We'll see you later, Arky. We're wrapping things up too, so we will see you on Saturday night, Saturday, when we're here for the Saturday.
Play everything in John's
There you
Roadcaster
go. There you go. What are we calling
extravaganza.
it? The Saturday OU Crew Hang something Tavern.
Saturday
whatever.
night shit show.
That'll work. So that'll wrap things up for tonight. Thank you everybody for being here and hanging out, participating in the chat, giving us a thumbs up, sharing the channel, and supporting us with the super chats and all. Thank you, Charles. And Boner Jams, I think, sent in a chat with a super chat. How do you do the search thing? Click that. Okay, so we had Arky renewed her membership, gifted a membership to William De Silva. Right on. Charles had a $20 super chat, a $5 super chat. Boner Jams was the $4.99 super chat, and Charles 75 again with the $5 super chat.
Right
Thank
on.
you to everybody that's supporting the channel. We appreciate you. That's right. All right, so we will see everybody, like I said, on Saturday night for the OU Crew open panel hang, and we'll see you then. Any last closing arguments from anybody?
Negative.
Sorry.
They can kiss my fat vagina.
Darboard said we sounded great. All right, everybody, you gotta keep on doing it. You know what it is. You just gotta keep playing.
I know
man.
what it is. It's this.
Randy, you tuning son of a bitch!
That's
Right.
me tonight.
Don't
Well,
fucking practice, Randy!
That means that you just have to keep doing this. So we'll see everybody next time. Laters. Bye.
Eddie Van Halen here, telling you, keep playing, man. Gotta keep playing. It's the only thing there is. Music, man. Keep playing. All right?